Labour Secretary Lori Chavez-DeRemer joins me now. Madam Secretary, many air traffic controllers are taking second jobs. They're trying to make ends meet. Is there a chance that we lose some of these workers permanently if the government doesn't open up soon?
Absolutely, Stuart. We were already short almost 4,000 air traffic controllers before the shutdown. And now this is just a further strain from this Democratic shutdown that is hurting, really our most prominent workforce who are required to do their job. And I know Secretary Duffy's doing everything he can to keep our airways safe. We want to make sure that Americans are safe, but this is really hurting the American worker, and we have to get this government opened ASAP.
I agree. The trouble is the Democrats don't want to reopen the government, and the media is largely backing them up. The media always gives the blame to the Republicans in a shutdown, and they're doing it again now. Well, I don't think they should be, but you're fighting the media as much as anybody else.
Yes, I was a former member of Congress. Several of us secretaries were. I voted 5 times, Stuart, to open the government when it came to the floor on those clean CRs under the Biden administration at their levels, because you never want to play those political games on the backs of the American people. It's just not something lawmakers should do. They're elected to keep the government open, and then negotiations can happen. And that's why you see this president leaning so far in to say, open this government immediately. It's really hurting our American workforce, not only the current workforce, but our future workforce as well. Even
if the government were to reopen tomorrow morning, you still couldn't get air traffic control back to normal for several days, I think. So this stretches into next week, doesn't it?
Absolutely. 38 days in, it's going to take some time to unwind. People are really hurting. A second paycheck, they're not going to be able to pay their mortgages or their car payments or, gas prices. I can tell you, the president has done a wonderful job because the consumer confidence was up. The momentum this administration was on with, energy prices down, grocery prices down, the stock market has been up, economic growth 3.8%, expected to go up even further. This Democratic shutdown has hurt the American men and women of this country who are working so hard every single day to just get ahead. And now I don't think Democrats even have taken that into consideration while they play these political games. And it's just to hurt this president and this administration and stop the momentum that we were on. At the Department of Labor, we have so many initiatives in place that we've had to slow down: apprenticeship programs, training the future workforce, our H-1B enforcement initiative that had been started. So many things have had to come to a stop, and it's all been because of, Senator Schumer, and he understands that. And you saw again today there was going to be talks, and now we're going to have to wait and see, because I think that they think they have the upper hand. But I can tell you, against this president, there's not a chance that we're going to slow down the work that he has done and that the secretaries are continuing to do.
Let me move quickly to this. A report from Challenger Gray and Christmas says that in October they saw the most layoffs in 20 years in that 1 month. Is AI to blame?
Oh, absolutely not. We need to know that AI is here to stay. The president wants to win the AI race, and we can only do that by gathering the data points. We don't even have the workforce in to gather the data points that are needed. We want to make sure that the private sector, the data that they're gathering matches what we're gathering, and we haven't even been able to do that. We want to assist our businesses with AI. We want to make sure that we have a skilled and proficient and literate workforce in AI so that we can help our businesses. We have to understand what the market demands are so that we can have that trained workforce, and that's the job of the Department of Labor.
No jobs report today. The second month in a row, no jobs report. I mean, that means the Federal Reserve's kind of flying blind. Anything you can do about it?
Well, one of the things that we need to do, and the only thing we can do, is open the government, because we can't even collect that data. We don't have the workforce in place to collect it and then release it. And, the markets count on that. The markets need accurate data points. So we want to get back to work so we can go back and look at what's happening. We can only look at the ADP, which released a positive 40,000 jobs. But we have to compare and contrast to see what is actually happening on the ground. And the only way to do that, Stuart, is to open up this government immediately. It's really hurting the American worker.
That's what it all comes back to. And Madam Secretary, thank you very much for being with us on a difficult day. We do appreciate you being here. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Stuart.